Welcome back, Rich Nation. My name is AJ, and today we're going to be continuing Attack on Titan Season 4, Episode 8. And the only thing I want to say in this intro is subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed. YouTube, this YouTube channel, subscribe if you haven't. You can also check out the Patreon at patreon.com/AJRich123 if you'd like to see these episodes early and uncut. And we're just going to go straight into this. What can Reiner do to this point? How does he even have a chance with his armor pretty much gone? You can tell he's in a very weakened state. Yeah, Eren's just gonna one punch him, and that's what it looks like he's doing. No. I don't know what I was expecting. I was kind of hoping that he would put up more of a fight, but he's too weakened at this point. So they're just gonna leave them then. They're not finishing off everybody. I wonder why though. I wonder why he's not. Maybe he was really just trying to get the Warhammer Titan. Like that was his main objective. Yeah. This kind of makes them different than when they were attacked. They really were after an objective and then left. Something that's actually, for one, I find it kind of funny that we had this setup at the very end, and I guess I thought I was like, oh, Reiner versus Eren part 3. And then when you kind of think about it a little bit harder, Reiner's really hurt. Eren just got another power with the Warhammer Titan. He literally is insanely strong, even though he has got to be exhausted at that point. But with his armor being so depleted, I don't know why I even thought Reiner had any type of shot. But man, from the way that ending was, I didn't expect him to get one punched. Reiner got fucking one punched. I'm so curious to know what their entire plan was. It was so coordinated. Gotta say, Armin looks way more badass than he used to. Going from a young innocent kid to a grown-ass man. Is he talking about his fighting tactics? Oh, or the way he looks. Way to be blunt, Levi. Welcome back. So how long was Eren away from them? Oh, I see. So Eren was kind of improvising and doing his own thing for the most part. He sent these letters. Mikasa probably got on them to go save him or go get him or whatever. But Eren was doing a lot of this stuff on his own. It wasn't like, this is what I'm getting from this anyway. Feel free to correct me in the comments. But I feel like this was really 95% just Eren, with them kind of coming to help him, but maybe not knowing anywhere near what Eren's trying to do. That's what it's looking like to me, the way Levi is acting. But they at least knew most of it, maybe some of it. Everybody's working together now. That is nowhere near as bad compared to Marley. You gotta say that's a win. I don't know about calling it an empire though. That just sounds bad to me. Maybe too much Star Wars. There's a lot of killing in war and battles. And they were able to protect each other. Maybe John hasn't changed a lot. Okay, she hasn't changed either. They really haven't changed. Food, Asshole. A beard doesn't change shit. Oh, but on the other side here, this is really reminding me of Eren, Mikasa, Armin as kids. That is so messed up. When everyone's in panic mode, they kind of forget of everybody else around them. This has got to be worse than all of them. So before, she had drive, and that's what happens to a lot of people that get their spirits crushed, is you have this drive, you have something that's driving you to succeed in whatever you're doing, a passion, something. And when everything you were going for completely gets destroyed right in front of you, how do you move on from there? You have to have something. I mean, when that happened with Eren in the first and second episode, Eren had, I need to kill the Titans, defeat the Titans, and that was his drive. So what is her drive going to be? Beating Eren? Because they're Eldians. Eldians attacked, the way she's got to look at it is Eldians attacked Eldians. So how is she going? We can already tell she's really, really pissed at this point, understandably, but how is she going to go on and drive from this point, get out of this thought process? Oh, and the regular people around her too. Wait, did it show him? It didn't show him dying. It didn't show Zeke dying, did it? I mean, he did get beat, but it didn't show him. Maybe she's just making an assumption there, because that would be huge and change everything. But I would think if he died, it would have made a way bigger deal than just off-screen death. I don't believe that. And it was revenge. Yep. And now they're kind of repeating the process, because now they're going to feel, at least Gabby, maybe Falco can think about some reasoning here because he heard Eren's side. Gabby didn't hear what Eren said, though. So she's just going to go full throttle on that theory. Okay. If I were Falco, I would talk to her because he heard the other side. At least tell her what he heard. What does she expect to do? Just one-shot people? Though oh God! Okay, one-shot people! What the fuck? Okay, well, we saw what Gabby did in the previous war, so... Oh no. Out for revenge at this point, and she has the capabilities to do it. And they're not going to expect it at all. She's willing to sacrifice herself at this point to get some deaths, do some damage. Oh God. I guess he realized how Gabby acts, and this could definitely be something that she would do. Oh God. See, they're not expecting it. This is like the perfect time. Shouldn't they have somebody guarding the sides? Though, what's the odds of them coming? Oh! No fucking way! That's Sasha. That's fucking... What the fuck? No! They haven't fucking killed... That's fucking through the goddamn heart. They have not killed anybody since, what, like a main character? I guess Sasha's not really a main character, but since Erwin, right? So I'm trying to think. Not no. I mean the not a main. I mean I guess we got to know the a couple people from this season, but they weren't huge characters. I mean I guess Sasha's a supporting character, but what the fuck? And if she can one shot, I thought they had some type of that armor. I have to assume maybe it's a possibility she's still alive, but it looks like it went all the way through. I don't know. Like this show, I know kills people. We've seen it fucking happen. But also and it's not like she has the power of the Titans or anything. She doesn't. So it's not like she's going to be able to. God, if that's a real death, that is fucked up. We've known that character since the very beginning, but it's like my brain, I can't really process it because I keep thinking, since we've seen people survive attacks, it keeps making, maybe it's a possibility she's still alive. Here, maybe there's a possibility she's still alive. Oh God. And now they're gonna get fucked up. And are they really gonna kill her off? Oh, they are. She was so likable. Maybe they're able to keep her alive. They're not innocent. I mean, she killed him. Or she looks like she's killing her. I don't know how you object to that. They're kids, but both sides, it's just so fucked up. Oh yeah, who was this? Whoa. Maybe that means they defected to their side, possibly? Is that how this plan even worked? Is they have actual people that have defected, or like in their group, they have people that are on the other side or on Eren's side? That's the only way this works. That makes the most sense. And maybe not just that person, possibly more than that. I wonder, how did they pull that off, though? How is that? I'm really surprised how did you get these guys that are Marley and like people that are strictly on their side to defect? I know it's obviously in war in general, that's a possibility. It happens, but I'm curious on how that would even be how that happened. Oh, it's a fucking girl? That's a fake beard? I feel like an idiot. I got fooled by a fake beard. One you could buy for 50 cents. This is a major decision. I understand why she went up there and why she did what she did, but what? No! They got Zeke to defect? Eren got Zeke on his side? No fucking way. Okay. It's been a little bit, some twists. This is a fucking twist. How did you get Zeke on your side? Because if it's one of, or she's, even though she was one of his followers, she could have defected from him as well. Okay, let's keep that as a possibility. I get over myself sometimes. But yeah, because him defecting would make no sense, but I'm still saying that's a possibility. I just don't know how, other than the brother relationship and connection, the family, from the last time we saw, when did they see each other? Yep, he defected. So she is gonna die. This shit happens in war. How the fuck? What happened? It was all part of the plan. Holy shit! What a fucking twist! How long have they been defected? Here comes the music. That was the best acting job ever. This has happened more than once, so he's doing this in a lot of places. Wow. Holy fucking shit. She's dead. She's dead. Yeah. Unfortunately, this shit is to be expected when you get into fights and wars like this. There is consequences. Even your closest friends. That is such a typical Sasha thing. Someone he's known for so long. It's a harder hit when you're that close to somebody. And he can be blamed for it. But you could say that about a lot of people. I just went back and looked at the very last dialogue, because there's a lot of things being said at the very end. And I thought one of the sentences that are that's just very deep, and I feel like it cuts. And you guys agree, you guys tell me what line you think has the most weight here, but I thought, you trust us, and in exchange we lost our trust in you. That's a really strong sentence. I mean, the trust that he's trusting that he's going to get bailed out every time. I knew Eren was doing his own thing to some extent, but with help. He sent the letters and everything, but I didn't know this was like a trend for him, that he's done this elsewhere. Another thing that this shows me is it's not just Marley that's their issue, that it's the whole world. And that makes me think that Eren go elsewhere and do this same type of thing, not just in Marley, and just going off and he has to get rescued by them. He's trusting that they're going to bail him out and they're going to do what he needs them to do. But now they don't trust him because he kind of improvises a little bit, as we saw. The biggest twist, Zeke. That I will have to rewatch some parts to see if there was any type of hint that he would be on the other side. The only thing I can think of offhand is possibly Marley not trusting them and like listening into their conversations and the way Zeke was talking, and they were so adamant about it. Maybe they didn't trust him, and that might have been the only tip off. Like the soldier I thought originally was Armin is actually a girl and is somebody that was part of Zeke's group. That I just was not. That's such a twist. I was trying to register my brain, like, how the fuck how did they pull that off? But it looks like it's more of, for them, they have equal goals. They have enough in common that they want to get done. And even if you're enemy, because I can tell Zeke, Levi, the way Levi looked at Zeke, and they got some fucking beef since season 3. They got some beef, and you saw that's why it was so more surprising, because Levi looked like he was about to, like, you know, when they were fighting and stuff and everything, it really didn't look like. That's why I said amazing acting job. But then Zeke says, like you could tell Levi actually did want to still hurt him, even though they were on the same side. So maybe part of his aggression was still his real feelings there towards him. But they have it's mutual benefits, mutual. They can kind of group up together if they're trying to achieve something similar. I knew, I had a feeling someone's got to take. We saw so many losses on Marley's side during these last 3 episodes. I knew when there was almost no, they said 6 deaths. I thought, wow, that is amazing compared to how much they've done. So it didn't surprise me as much that somebody was going to get killed, especially the way Gabby was acting, or at least hurt. It sucks. I think it was a little bit harder because, like I said in the reaction, Sasha is really likable, and we've known her since near the beginning of the show, and that's why it's a little bit harder. But like when I thought about it and I tried to keep like my mindset, that's why I didn't freak out as much, as I thought, well, we lost Erwin way harder, and technically we should have lost Armin, but you know, Armin, the shit that happened in season 3. So it's like, I was trying to make myself think about it, be like, look, it's hard to kind of compare Erwin's death to Sasha's though, because they're 2 completely different things. But I understand why Eren would feel more affected and why there's more weight to it, because exactly what John said, you could kind of count it as his fault, because he's the one that maneuvered her to be even in a position like this. Now, if they didn't do that, there's definitely other ways all them could have died. They could have died to Titans. They could have died. She could have choked on a fucking piece of meat and died. You know what I mean? Like, anything could have happened, but that's not what happened. What happened is because she died in battle, in the long term, caused by what Eren has started. So that's why you can tell everything affects him. As much as how monotone he was acting for a couple episodes, I know that he is definitely still hurt by things that are happening. It was harder to tell because of how he was acting. It was like he's just so deep into this, and he was so like you know, he was trying to do what he was trying to do, but he's so determined that you couldn't tell. Like, I was wondering, where's his feelings at anymore? This is Eren, the kid that screamed like Gabby. That's why Gabby was so familiar to me, because that's exactly how Eren acted in the beginning. And obviously you're gonna maybe become a little bit numb to violence and numb to the things around, but seeing him being affected by Sasha like that cut deep, and it showed that he still has feelings. Like, he is still affected by this. He's just really good at not showing it. This was an amazing episode, because it showed what, like, the consequences of not just on the side of Marley, but on their side as well, and with Eren. And you see, Eren's tied up. They don't, just like this, this makes, like, the way they are talking, they don't trust Eren now, and it's not like he's a prisoner to them, though it kind of seems like that when he's tied up, but they don't trust him, so they need him. But his actions and what he's done has made all these people that trusted him so hard and that were his friends, and Levi, like, all the decisions he trusted. I really want to know what else happened during this time frame. I really hope they flash back to it. I would assume so, because there's so much missing information. How the hell, like, how did they get Zeke on their side exactly? There must have been, was there another battle we don't know about it? Did they fight? They were talking about them going into the they said that they were 3 years ago, so that was what, like, end of season 3, what, like 6 months to a year after the end of season 3, then they came immediately and attacked them or something, or like went to so they tried to get the get Eren and do this once before, and I guess it failed, or they somehow maybe they beat them, and then that's why Zeke had to that's why they got put in this position. That's a possibility. Or they somehow came to mutual terms. It's very interesting. A lot of missing information. Great episode. If I missed anything, definitely let me know in the comments. I appreciate you guys watching these. I can't wait till the next episode. The show, I saw myself kind of rewatching different parts this week. I was like, that's how much I was missing Attack on Titan. I was at night, I was putting on season 3 episodes and just kind of trying to refresh my memory on some stuff. This has been really fun. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe now. I'd really appreciate it. Smash that like button, hit that notification bell. You can also check out the Patreon at patreon.com/ajrich123 if you want to see uncut reactions or early releases. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.